Yemen is facing an increasingly complex humanitarian situation. You're really wondering how people are able to survive. Women we spoke to in Al-Hudaydah Governorate reported that they are sending their boys to Saudi Arabia when they are unable to feed them. Many families also need to withdraw their children from school in order to send them to work. I was extremely impressed by the way Oxfam has organized these events, distributing cash to hundreds of people. I believe people were truly happy to receive this type of assistance. During the distribution, we saw some extremely poor people, including single mothers, elderly, and handicapped. You see a lot of malnourished children. Single mother-headed households were definitely accompanied by children that showed the sign of high levels of malnutrition. When I was speaking to some of the beneficiaries, they confirmed that they will use the large part, like 80% of the cash to buy essential food items. What was interesting was to see in Al-Hudaydah during the cash grant distribution that women from the remote areas were wearing still their traditional colorful dresses, which is a rather uncommon sight in Yemen, where they are mostly wearing the black abaya cover-ups. Photo of the boy was during a cash grant distribution in Al-Hudaydah, where a young single mother with her children were waiting in a queue to collect her identification card by Oxfam. It was definitely an important moment for these people, as I believe they have not received any assistance over the past couple of months, and they were eagerly waiting to get something they can bring back home. This girl was wearing school uniform, which is a good sign that they are still able to go to school. Her mother was blind. It was a touching moment to see her guiding her blind mother then away back into the line to collect the identification cards. In this image, you see Oxfam staff carrying out a focus group discussion with male returnees in Al-Hasama village. In the discussion, the returnees informed Oxfam that one of the main problems they have is the contamination of the area with mines and explosives, which effectively prevents them to revive their agricultural production. Only a few people are able to maintain their livestock breeding. Most of them lost their property during displacement. I do hope that Yemen will get some adequate attention and support over the coming weeks. The seasonal hunger period that runs from May to October is just starting. I fear it will be hard eventually to raise money until there is some evidence that people are indeed starving to death in Yemen. What I take with me from talking to these communities is that the most important thing that people want is hope, and hope by having partners that are supporting them over a longer period and not just by a single distribution of humanitarian aid.